Some of you I may have mentioned what I did to my car when I did it. Some of you I might not have, and I kind of wanted to wait and really be able to give a comprehensive review of the item. The thing being coilover suspension. So originally I had the factory springs on here, and then we went to the Unplugged Performance Super Performance springs, which are excellent. I just wanted a little bit more. I wanted something where I can adjust it more, but I didn't want to have to go to like an air suspension or put it on bags or anything like that. So in talking with the guys over at Unplugged, they recommended the coil suspension might be more of what I'm looking for. Something that I could really adjust the height to my liking, depending on what I'm doing, and something that actually has some adjustable dampening. So this car I do actually take to the track, but I also am using it right now as my daily driver. So I wanted something where I can do really comfortable while I'm daily driving it, but when I'm heading to the track, something I can drop it and make it a lot more firm. So when I actually went out to race at Laguna, I stopped by Unplugged Performance on my way out there, and that's when we actually hooked up like the harness and everything for my racing seats, which I actually just took out yesterday. More on those coming soon. They'll be going back in soon, but doing some fun stuff. But anyway, after we did the harness stuff, I went ahead and I picked up my coilover boxes, and I was gonna bring them home and install them here. But the guys actually had a little bit of time and offered to install them for me there, which was great, saved me some time. So they went ahead and started taking off all the wheels, taking out the old coil suspension, and getting these prepped to go in.
This is just the bottom, the height adjustment collar.
Okay.
So this one actually has a locking mechanism for it. So once you set it, it won't move anymore. Okay. It's a dull rim ring and a little stainless ring. Prevents any kind of noise from happening, but that's the bottom ring. This is the rear spring, the Swiss springs, 120 series, and this is going to be the actual shock body for the rear.
Okay, oh, there's the clicks, okay.
Yeah, the clicks at the very top, so that's the dampening ring.
Is the dampening?
Yeah, take out one of those front ones now. Dull rim, stainless on every single one.
And then, so this is
going to be the preload. Okay. For the spring.
Okay.
So the preload, you have two rings because one locks in the other one.
Got it, okay.
So once you set it, you lock them in, that way there's no moving around.
Okay.
The bottom one is going to be for the height. Okay. That's for the end link. And then this is where it actually goes onto the lower control arm, has a spot for the axle to go through. So this is going to be that top, it's got a conical shape. Okay. For fitment, that way you get no noise from that. Rubber ring also on the inside, to prevent any kind of noise, any kind of metal to metal surface contact. Opposite side, we go back and get that dull rim. Just on the top, just a dull rim piece. Same thing, prevent the sound. But then the guys were able to get everything installed and get me out of there in time to head up to Laguna that night, and I actually raced on that coilover set the day after install. So it was actually great to be able to get it installed right beforehand and really take advantage of that. Now the way we actually left them after leaving Unplugged is, in the back is down all the way, and in the front it's about halfway adjusted for height wise. So the rear, I could technically raise it to about factory settings or leave it like it is, and in the front there's a little bit more play to either raise it or lower it, which is kind of what I wanted. I wanted it a little bit higher in the front just for my liking. And then on the firmness, we have it on firm. And so there's like 24 clicks. You can actually adjust it between soft and firm in the front. And so we went all the way firm and back 4 clicks. So about every 4 clicks is a noticeable difference. So I've been keeping it on firm for quite a while. I recently switched it to soft. Complete night and day difference. And all I had to do is, it took maybe a minute, if that, and just rotate it. And now I'm basically all soft. It feels excellent, and I haven't even adjusted the height. So here under the Model 3 hood, you can see it almost looks like a little antenna popping out right there and there. And those you can kind of see the top. If you turn it, there's 24 little clicks. You can either go full soft, full hard, or anywhere in between, and you just turn it. You can kind of feel it click, and you can take it to pretty much however you want. So we got that one there for that side, and this one here for this side. And then here's the rear adjustment knob right there at the top, and you can again turn it to either make it a softer or harder ride.
the height it's set at, I actually have no problem with like potholes around town, with speed bumps or anything like that. So I actually might leave it on the height, maybe adjust it up a little bit more just so I have a little bit more like spring cushion around town. But I can definitely just drop it myself when I go to the track. All you have to do is take off a wheel and you can adjust that collar. But yeah, I wanted to go ahead and wait a little while to do this review on them because I wanted to really drive on them and experience them. I did them at the track, I've driven them around town, and I've kind of been able to get the full picture having them done now for, I think, a little bit over a month. And I can honestly say I'm super glad I switched to the coilovers. I'm happy to have tried out the springs because the springs I think are a great option, especially people that want to lower the car and still have a very nice ride quality. Now, if you really want to be able to adjust the car, make it really firm for like the track and then really soft kind of around town, maybe even adjust the height to really dial it into what you would really like, the coilovers are definitely going to be a better option. And I was a little bit worried about having some rubbing on the rear, but I actually have had zero issues. I'm actually using the 20-inch EV Wheel Direct Roadster style rims and have had zero issues. They use the same OEM tire that Tesla includes on all their performance cars. Now I'm super happy with the coilovers. Let me know down below if you guys have switched to springs or if any of you have even switched to coilovers and what you guys think. But yeah, that's basically it for this one. Hopefully you guys enjoyed it. As always, huge thanks to our channel sponsor, Abstract Ocean. If you guys are looking to accessorize your Model S, X, or Model 3, definitely check them out, all linked down below, and using code Tesla Inventory can get you 15% off your first order. My opinion, definitely go with the center console wrap. I actually went with the matte black. I absolutely love it, as well as an anti-glare screen protector. Those are probably my two favorites, along with the dash wrap and a bunch of other cool accessories. You can check them out. But yeah, hopefully you guys enjoyed it. As always, thumbs up if you did. Go and click here to subscribe here for some other ones, and we'll see you guys in the next one. Bye.